try 3 people for the crimes of witchcraft. Witchcraft is a crime according to the Word of God, the common law of England, our mother country, and the laws of Massachusetts. Still can't say that. It will be our duty to determine if 3 individuals accused of witchcraft are in fact guilty of a serious crime. Yet we must attempt to remain objective so that we are totally confident the accused is guilty. The crime of witchcraft is punishable by death. The court will try 3 cases. Each case will be tried individually. I will read the depositions. Well, the witnesses will read the depositions. Then the other magistrates and I will have an opportunity to question the accused. The jury will decide if the accused is guilty or not guilty. I will pronounce the sentence. The first case we will try is that of Sarah Walcott. Sarah Walcott, please step forward to the question. Sarah Walcott, several complaints have been made against you for the crime of witchcraft. How do you plead? Speak the truth. I said the truth. Stand up. Okay. Sarah Walcott, age 45, and a lifelong resident of Salem Village, is charged with the crime of witchcraft. She has been married to Tom Walcott for 25 years. They have 5 children. She has been a church-going member of the community throughout her life. Is deposition of Jonathan Barker, age 22.
2 years ago, March 14th.
Can you please say that?
2 years ago, March 14th, 1690, Sarah Walcott came to my father's house and asked to boil some firewood. My father refused. Sarah Walcott went away grumbling and seemed to be muttering curses under her breath. From that moment on, our 2 best cows refused to give milk, and they died 3 days later without any physical signs of disease.
Deposition of Anne Corey, age 17.
On the 27th of March, 1692, the shape of Sarah Walcott came to me in the middle of the night. This spirit hovered over my bed and laughed in an evil way. Then Sarah Walcott began pinching me until I screamed in pain. Then she laughed again. She laughed again, said she would be back, and disappeared. Over the next 2 weeks, she returned many times, tormenting me and pinching until I had bruises all over my body.
Deposition of Linda Hobbs, age 13 years.
No.
Miss Hobbs?
Is it on? Okay. See a red light? Yes, I did. Okay.
Duh.
On the 25th of February, she came to my room. And she choked me, and then she asked me to write in her devil's book.
Ooh.
Next.
Deposition of Abigail Brown, age 33 years.
Several nights before the witch, Sarah Walcott was examined. I saw her spirit standing beside the bed of my son William. She put aside the curtain and turned down the sheet and looked upon my child, about 4 years old. The child began to have such a fit that my husband and I could hardly hold him quiet.
What evil spirits do you know?
I don't know who.
Liar!
Have you ever made contact with the devil?
No.
Yes, you have! Liar! Tammy, why do you not torment these children? It is what I
Order! Tell us, what do you know in this case? Who hurts these people if you do not?
I have no idea. She
Shut up.
Fixing to get it quick. Okay. Could the jury reach a decision?
Okay, and you'll stop it?
Whatever.
Okay. Has the jury reached a decision?
Yes, we have reached a verdict. We find the plaintiff
Did
guilty.
I ask you what it was? Okay, the plaintiff has been found guilty of the crime charged with witchcraft. This is punishable by death. He will die tomorrow.
What time?
Hang her. The way you will die is, first of all, the 4 afflicted people that you have tortured, 3 or 4, how many of them? They will torture you by cutting off your ears and pulling out your teeth and pulling off your fingernails and then your hands. First of all, they have to drag you by a truck first, then they will.
Don't you need a carriage or something? At 1820. Now she needs to be. Can I
Sad.
Okay,
Sit down.
next case.
sit down? Wait.
This next case, we will try Joseph Green. He's an accused wizard. Joseph, will you please?
Jason. Scoot
How
over.
do you plead? Speak the truth.
Bull!
Liar.
Liar!
Okay. Joseph Green, age 37 years, Afghanistan, of 37 years. Joseph Green is dismissed for sin of it for 37 years. He's a blacksmith in Boone. He has been married to Frank Green for 8 years. They have 3 children. He's been a church phone member for his community throughout his life. The position is Susanna Warren.
I'm Elizabeth. She's Elizabeth. Yes, I'm Elizabeth.
Oh, she's Elizabeth. Okay, forget Elizabeth.
Deposition of Susanna Warren, age 12.
On the night of February 13th, a man appeared to me, and I asked him his name. He said it was Joseph, and not to be afraid. Then he took a book out of his pocket and opened it, and bid me set my hand to it. I told him that I could not. The lines in the book were red as blood. Then he pinched me twice and went away. But since that time, he has appeared to me every night and urged me very hard to set my hand in his book. Then I refuse. He pinches me and picks me until the pain is unbearable. I have been unable to eat or sleep because of this torment. I believe in my heart that Joseph Green is a dreadful wizard and has often tormented me by his acts.
Deposition of Elizabeth Holmes, age 14.
On February 20th, he came into my room. He tried to make me a witch. He persuaded me to set my hand on the devil's book. And then he brought me a doll with a thorn in it. And I stuck it in it so to afflict Elizabeth Williams, a girl I don't like very much.
Deposition of Jack Richards and Philip Burrows. Where's Jack?
I have known Joseph Green and his wife for several years. And I will testify that he lives a decent life, goes to church often. This man is not a witch nor a wizard. That's all I have to say.
Sit down and shut up.
One more outburst, and you're out of here.
Ouch.
You're out of here. Okay. We've heard the depositions of the afflicted. Now the jury needs to reach a decision.
Have you signed the devil's book? No, I haven't.
Liar, you have! Devil!
No.
Why do you think these people afflict these people?
Oh, it's coming! Oh,
Somebody help this girl up.
But they didn't think she was at that time. They believed that.
Hey, what action shot?
See what he made her do?
Look what you made her do! Oh, you poor child! Yes, you
Jury,
did!
make a decision.
Okay, we're ready.
Jury, have you reached a verdict, Mrs. Foreman?
Yes, we have reached the verdict.
What is your verdict?
Innocent.
Oh, you liar! He's guilty! He made me do it!
Look. Shut up. Okay, they find him innocent. This is how life is done. No, you are free to leave.
Yeah.
Okay. Case 3 is of Martha Hibbins, accused witch. Miss Hibbins, would you please approach the witness stand?
Fro.
How do you plead?
Fro.
You heard her. Okay. I'm going to read the deposition of Martha Hibbins, the case behind her, and I will have their positions. Martha Hibbins, age 37, is a resident of Andover, State of New York.
This
She
is
is a
boring.
widow and a mother of 4. She works at the Hutchison's housekeeper to earn money for her family. Deposition of Betty Carrier, age 12 years.
On the night of January 21st, she came to my room in the middle of the night and asked me to sign the devil's book. I refused and told her to go away, but she keeps coming back to torment me. I can feel the pain of her affliction right now.
Yeah, right.
Calm down, Miss Betty. Deposition of Ann Putnam, age 13.
She's a devil.
Several weeks ago, I saw Martha Hibbins walking down the street on the way from Salem to her home in Andover. I was following close behind her. It had been raining very hard that night, and the roads were left ankle-deep in mud. When Martha Hibbins arrived in Andover, not only was her skirt clean, but her shoes were absolutely dry. I was covered with mud. I'm sure they were evil doings that kept Martha Hibbins from getting dirty.
Deposition of Mercy Barton and Alice Scott, occupation midwife.
One Tuesday last spring, we examined the body of Martha Hibbins. After a careful search, we discovered an unusual wart a little below her right shoulder, which showed no feeling when pricked with a pin.
Deposition of James Cable, age 42, occupation farmer.
I, James Cable, being of age and sound mind, to testify that I was at Dr. Corwin's house on a Sabbath day of the last year, 1692. I was having a discussion with Martha Hibbins. I found her speak several lies denying Sabbath day and saying she had not been to church that day.
Deposition of Edward Louder, age 42.
Martha Hibbins was my neighbor for the past 40 years. Whenever I had an argument with Martha, my cattle would have a number of strange accidents. After one of these arguments, she told me she hoped my ox would choke. The huge beast died a few days later with a turn of lodge in the throat. After I refused to lend my horse to Martha's daughter, the horse had a number of strange accidents, each of which I blame on Martha's supernatural powers.
Okay, we've heard the depositions.
That's the question.
Ask the first question.
What evil spirits do you know?
Liar, you know
Shut up.
the devil.
Have you ever made contact with the devil?
Yes, you have. You know it.
Couplets or something?
Why do you torment me?
Yes, get away from me!
Look at your hair.
Why do you afflict
Yes,
It's the point. Tell us, what do you know in this case? Who hurt these people if you do not?
she did it. It's her case. She's trying to kill me. Oh!
Fro.
That,
Uh-oh.
jury, will you please reach a decision?
Yeah, it is.
Have you reached a verdict?
Yes, we
I
have.
bet you have. Go ahead.
Hey.
We find plaintiff guilty.
Do you have any last words? Do you have any last words? I bet you do. Okay, we find you guilty as charged and you're sentenced to die.
Burn her.
we're ready for the closing statement.
Today we've had 3 cases against witchcraft of Sarah Walcott, Joseph Green, and Martha Hibbins. Joseph Green was the only one found innocent, which he was set free. Tomorrow we will have the torture and hanging of Sarah Walcott and Martha Hibbins. I hope all of you lovely members of this county will be present. I'll have dinner afterwards. And thank you for...
Already at my place.
Which is Fiji. Showing your